Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the Patreon or the channel where we're currently watching from. And today, finally, I'll be doing my first listen / full-on review to Yuju's first mini album, her debut mini album called Record with the brackets and all. Now, I've been only hearing good things from you guys in the comment section down below about these B-sides, as well as from my friends who already listened to this mini album. Now, I think aside from the excitement that I'm having right now, because I've been trying to find endlessly time to do this review just due to my studies and such in my busy schedule, is to see how these B-sides play out. There is quite a bit of curiosity per se coming from me, as I totally didn't expect her to come through with her title track play in such a way into, of course, doing the play challenge with Kang Daniel. We love to see it. That was just such an iconic moment. I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that. But aside from that, let's just get into this album review now. Alright, so this first track is called Bad Blood in parentheses intro. So assumingly this is the intro track, of course, to her first mini album Record, but I'm not familiar, sadly, of any of the producers or singer-songwriters, so I'll make sure to get familiar with them after this review. But I'm seeing Chancellor work with Yuju in terms of the lyrics department. We love to see it. Actually, in the initial citing of the track listing, I noticed that they worked together hand in hand for a majority of the tracks. But aside from that, let's just get into Bad Blood now. Whoa! Love the guitar work too. The attitude that she brings in this. The 808 claps. Woo! Oh. Oh, drum kits? Woo! Hey, hey. What? How can that be an intro track? Okay, where do I even begin? Okay, I don't really want to go on a full rant, but 110% I want to get into another listen of Bad Blood here. How can I put this in the right way? At least I think we can agree, at the very least, at least in parentheses, they mention that this is an intro track. Otherwise, I'd be quite upset even more, because this is a little crime, because this song should be a full-on track due to how good it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this intro track goes crazy. And also, if anything I've learned from listening to this, right? I love how this is like just a huge different vibe from what we've heard from Yuju herself, you know, and I'm saying, or from what she has done in the past before. But this is way too good for it to be an intro. I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that. But what I learned too is that she could come through in the future like a title track, like something angsty, or like a pop punk based track, or a full-on rock influenced pop track, or a hyper pop track too. Like, after hearing this, it makes me want to hear and see that in the future, whether it's a title track, whether it's a B-side. I need a song from Yuju that takes that route, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that this takes this very rock influenced, almost trap percussion, but I'm saying like probably rock pop combination in terms of genres and all. And I could see myself listening to the song regardless of it being an intro. Just the quality to this song that sets the tone to this mini album. I think this is the right song to really kick it off. But yeah, the only complaint is I wish this was not an intro track. Like, toss that out of the window. It should be a full-on, a solid 3-minute or even close to 3-minute track would be absolutely amazing and all. But let's just dive back into this though. So pretty much what we're hearing here is just the strumming of the guitar here, and this like these 808 claps are going on here, and I love how it doesn't take time to kick off, right? The dun 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 dun. Oh, so good with the strumming. And then I love what she did here with the rhyme scheme. There sometimes, mind you, when it comes to lyric videos, there can be lost in translation, but she says right here, I'm thirsty in the silence. The word that became a knife is violence. The rhyme scheme here, silence, violence, right? And she mentions recording here, so I get why it is, of course, the intro track. And considering that in the conjunction of the meaning in the title track, I think this goes a long way in terms of setting the tone of the mini album, right? You hear this vocal layering and that a little bit of let's say that vocal layering. I've got to admit, a bit of vocoder work, a little bit of vocal effect on the layering there, but then keeping like her original like vocals, you know what I'm saying? I love the layering and effects used in this. Bit of drum kits. Yeah. Now this is most prominent with the trap instrumental, with the snare drums or the drum kits being utilized. Like, come on. This is like the 5th time I've heard this year where a track or song that is just so good end up being like a minute and like 19 or whatever second type song, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just so glad that it's mentioned as intro and it's not like a weird timing of like a minute and 45 seconds, because I've seen that before and I feel like it's almost a weird trend, right? It's a weird trend that's going on that I'm not necessarily hate, because hate is a strong word. I would say dislike, despise, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is the way to do things. I mean, I guess in a way, if you have songs that short, you could have a lot more like replay value almost, where songs are repeated quickly. I don't know what's the purpose of it truly, but Bad Blood, I'm pretty sure at the end of the day though, we all agree that this song or intro track goes absolutely crazy. But let's just get into the next track now. So this next track is called Cold Winter featuring Mad Clown. Now, I was definitely looking forward to this track as I saw Mad Clown as the featuring on this song, and now that I'm seeing this, it makes me question, like, whoa, we really haven't gotten anything from these two. Of course, we've gotten something in terms of a performance, but not like a collaboration track before in terms of like an OST, right? Because, like, sure, Mad Clown had his own songs, Yuju had her own songs with G-Friend and such, but the both of them were truly known so well for their OSTs back in the day when they were dropping quite a bit of OSTs for significant K-dramas and such. But I'm seeing Yuju back at it again with, of course, Chancellor, and I forgot to mention this earlier, but Chancellor I'm highly familiar of. Incredible R&B artist. Highly recommend you guys go check out his tracks, and it's just great. You know, they're under the same label with Kang Daniel, and of course we have Mad Clown in the works in terms of the lyrics, but in terms of the composition, we have Yuju and Chancellor working together. Just, it's always great to see solo artists be apart and taking like the hands-on work when it comes to their own music and be able to showcase and I would say, yeah, showcase their creativity. But let's just get into Cold Winter now. Ooh, that piano. Oh, love the plucking of the strings there and the drum kit work and the guitar work too. Love the tempo to this song. Love the overall mood to it. Oh! That is no ordinary violin there. That is a traditional, like, guzheng or something. That's cool. 넌 지금 보여 느리게 내려오는 눈처럼 아무런 망설임 하나 없이 너에게 내려앉아 겨울 내 찬바람 튼 얼굴. Okay, Mad Clown? 내 마음이야 어디로든 데려가 줄게 이제 곧 다음이야 말이 되지 않는 것들은 넌 말이 되게 해 난 너의 자음이고 넌 내 영원한 모험이야. 춥다면 깍지를 껴줄게. 오. 널 감싸는 벙어리 장갑이 돼줄게. 어디로든 데려가. 지난 짐들 전부 다 내려놔 따뜻하던 춥던 모든 계절을 거치고 우린 그때 처음 그대로야. That's crazy in a good way. Love the emotion in this song too. 괜찮아 손 잡아줄게. Wow! Just how they work off each other. And the vocal work from Yuju to Mad Clown's emotional rap and delivery. Small house. And like that static silence almost at the end there of the song. Cold Winter. So far, my favorite track for sure. And I think, like, there's times when I do reviews and I'm like, or and I listen to the songs, I'm like, oh my goodness, this could totally work as an OST. But if I said that now, it wouldn't do justice for what this song truly is, because this is more than just like an OST material type song. And it's not even your typical OST material type song, just in the overall movement, how the elements are done, how the arrangement was set and put in this song, and that smooth transition into Mad Clown. Don't even get me started with that. And most importantly, the lyrics that are quite sensical with it. And it really suits the season of winter, but also projecting about something else, which I'm going to talk about when we get in the second listen here, of course. But yeah, see what I mean? Like, I'm surprised that they haven't actually worked on a track together before, like put out an OST or even a collaboration track. But hey, this is a good start. This is a really good start. But Yuju, bit of the background vocals again in the works there, being able to really showcase her vocals so well, pristine, very angelic like. But then, wow, I love the plucking of the string instruments, such as the violins or something like that. And then drum kit work, bass guitar, yada yada yada. But the works with that harp or that, I'm leaning more towards the guzheng that I was talking about, that traditional string instrument that's like, imagine like a keyboard with strings on it. And I talked about this before, did a little educational lesson per se on my play music video review and such, if you guys recall correctly. And she used that instrument in the title track, but utilizing it in here as well in the most correct and right kind of way is incredible, truly. So let's just dive back into Cold Winter now. Wow, this song is so good. And just like the ending of this song, notice that it has that sort of staticky, like, radio effect, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being able to focus on Yuju herself, and just the piano that's in the back there, not in the forefront. And you get that sense of coldness almost, or emptiness, you know what I'm saying? It really kicks off the song well. And this song, like, it's got me reminiscent. It's like this song came out of like 2017 almost, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gave me, upon first listen, a bit of nostalgia, not gonna lie. Just how stylistically it is done. And I got to say, if anything, like, I would love to see them promote this song. Like, I would love to see them perform this song together. It seems like a song that would chart really, really well, not gonna lie, if this was promoted. You know what I'm saying? This is the line that got me. Not the exact line, but one of the many lines in this song. The memories that bloomed past me, you make me cry again. I'll hug you again, far away, when winter comes again. You hear the plucking of the strings there? It's there. And then, but we gotta keep on waiting here. Because it only gets better. Yeah, there's no way that's a harp. No way. This is that traditional string instrument that I've been talking about. I love this sort of interlude that's going on here. Or instrumental break. Mad Clown. What a transition. Okay, there goes away that traditional string instrument, and then without any hesitation. Wow, my face with the cold wind in the winter. I want to touch you, I'll take you anywhere. It's coming up soon. Of course, there's some like loss in translation here. Things that don't make sense. This is the line that truly exactly got me. I'm your consonants and you're my forever vowel. Whoo! Straight fire. Love how they work off each other back and forth in that manner, you know? Just let me get drunk. And it's not over. It's not like a one-time thing, and I love it. I love it, love it. Mad Clown's just not here for one section, but he's there to work off of Yuju for the rest of the song, which is really dope. The don't go away adds so much. How she holds that line. That I'll be okay. Even beyond 2017, this song, stylistically, in our small house, there are a lot of precious things now, and we know. Woo! Cold Winter, everyone, by Yuju featuring Mad Clown. So good, so good. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next track is called The Killa. Now I'm seeing Yuju and Chancellor back at it again. We love to see it, as well as other individuals that I'll have to get familiar of after this review. But I'm seeing Nave in terms of taking part on the lyrics for this song. I mean, guys, if y'all not familiar with Nave, be sure to familiarize yourself with Nave if you ended up loving this song or liking this song the very least, because Nave, I'm most familiar of him as a solo artist who does a lot of R&B based songs. My favorite track by him to date is Leave for sure. He has a lot of chill tracks, so if you're looking for a lot of chill tracks, be sure to check out Nave, Knave. That's how his artist name is spelled, and I believe there's actual meaning behind Nave in the English dictionary or whatever. I can't remember off the top of my head, but let's just get in The Killa now. What of a feeling that I'm gonna love this song, because I love the start already, and what I'm hearing right now Ooh. Love the hi-hat work, but most importantly, delivery by Yuju herself. Illa, Illa. Woo. Whoa! Oh, that upright bass work though. So that electric guitar. Ooh. Almost alluring in a kind of way, you know what I'm saying? But man, the notes that she hits in this is crazy. Whoa! Drum kits. Oh, acoustic guitar work? Or it's just that electric guitar again, but played differently. Oh, the Killa. Wow. Hands down my favorite B-side on her first mini album here, Record, for sure. Just how theatrical it was in a sense, not only in terms of arrangement, but also vocal delivery, how she gradually built it up, broke it down, built it up, broke it down with her vocal delivery, as well as the nuances in this song. Chef's kiss, everyone, chef's kiss, because this was incredible. From the swirling of the strings to add more so of a dramatic effect to, as well as that, okay, sure, the string work, but that electric guitar and that, I feel like an upright bass almost was used in this, because I felt that quite heavily throughout the song. But I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just dive back into it again. Oh my. Like, sure, we just get the guitar here, sure. Whoa, did I miss something there? I don't know, some interesting transition there with like the string or something there. Interesting. Yeah, the hi-hats add so much. But also, I want to point out right away before we progress more into the song is right here. 내 안에 안에. Ooh, I love the ad-libs here. Not my way. I love it, my crazy Valentine. Just the way that she's able to mold around the instrumental and production of this song is just incredible. So it's my tequila, right? And that's cool. So it's like almost like I would say it is a play on words here with the titling the Killa, you're my tequila, you know, but and then at the end here she goes right here. My tequila illa. You're the killa. Oh my goodness, how that just plays off. Yet I feel like saying you're the killa, very potent. This other significant other one, right? But right here, oh, I just love this. That upright bass being played. Or just a bass guitar, honestly. See what I'm saying? How theatrical this song is, with the nuances, with the delivery from Yuju herself. So good. This verse 2. Then there's that like tweaking of that string that does the transition here. Not my way. I sense the incredible replay value of the song upon second listen, guys. See what I'm saying here? In a way, on the surface level, it is fine, you know, to, you know, sink in and, you know, be with this significant other one. In the deep scent, you're my tequila. The more you swallow, the more poisonous. Lie. Very potent. Almost like a double-edged sword, per se, right? There's like this almost acoustic guitar. I can't really get it here, but you know what I'm saying? They use different type of guitars, different kind of string instruments in this. So good. See that there's a little bit of swirling of the strings for the transitioner here. A little bit of muted drum kits there. But also I love how they use this tambourine in the back to really keep a steady pace. I would say so, acoustic. But they definitely use an electric guitar and a bass or an upright bass in this, or maybe an electric bass, huh? But like I said, almost quite alluring with it in terms of the delivery. I feel so snatched right now, guys, because as some of you may know, Yuju do be the bias, and wow, the Killa, absolutely phenomenal, guys. She totally slayed this track, and I was so obsessed and addicted to her vocal delivery in this one. I mean, let's be real here, when are we not? At least for me, I am always just so snatched when I listen to her vocals, because she always has a different approach, and she's always so multifaceted and versatile with it when it comes to her approach and delivery in certain songs, you know what I'm saying? No matter the genre, she's able to pull it off in her kind of way. Truly Yuju herself, you know what I'm saying? But let's just get into the final track, I believe, and then I'll wrap things up. So let's just do that now. So this final track is called Blue Nostalgia, and I'm seeing Yuju solely by herself in terms of the lyrics to the song. We love to see it, but I'm also seeing the likes of MZMC and others working together on terms of the composition and arrangement of this song. And if y'all not familiar with MZMC has worked with a ton of SM artists as well as Kang Daniel quite a bit, especially on that Yellow album, I believe, like on each and every track with others for that particular album. But let's just get into Blue Nostalgia now. On the surface level, right away, I feel like this is, yeah, this is an acoustic ballad. Ooh. How she delivered that 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Oh. Those strings though, right? After an empty day. Oh, I'm not mistaken. Yes, strings, yes. Wow, this song, there's just something so magical about this one. I feel like, I don't know, this song, Blue Nostalgia, in a sense, it does give that nostalgia in the way that it's done, not only due to the fact that it is an acoustic ballad, but just how the threads of the guitar are just effortlessly, you know, strummed and heard at the movement of of course, the threads of the guitar and the string instruments going on, the drum kit work going on. But just with how the line's going, like, time flies because you are my blue butterfly, I think if anything, I'm sure like some of y'all are talking about, you know, a little bit, I wouldn't say shading, but like a bit of a diss of her title track Play towards like previous label or whatnot. But I still true to this, still to this day, I feel like Play is just simply about a terrible relationship, right? Not about, you know, whatever in the past. But I think Blue Butterfly is truly about us, our fans, or, you know, people in general, right? People in general, like how he starts. I don't how is the best way to put it here. I gotta dive this again into this, but thinking about like seeing you again, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then just how, you know, the next day starts again. If anything, I do think this is about us or pretty much people in general as days go by. But wow, the vocal work in this, stunning. Let's just dive back into the beginning though. Familiar. So right here, I look for you in a familiar air, familiar sound. Oof. Man, throughout this album, I just love the vocal techniques that she's been using, such as vibrato, a beautiful vibrato, as always, that I love and know from Yuju, and just the falsettos that she does. But what I'm getting here over and over again, right? We progress. Time flies alone, and far away I can't go back. But don't go far away, 'cause you're my blue butterfly. What I get here, I still think it's that day-to-day and it's about us. But now I'm sort of connecting the dots here with the lines that I'm seeing in the song. I'm pretty sure it's talking about how as time flies by so fast, just know that us as people, we are still here for each other in a way, even though we have moved on in our lives to do different things, and even though we are not as close as before. I think this not only mentions like her members and the fans, buddies, us buddies, but people in general, you know, people that you meet in life, and everyone, us ourselves growing on in life and taking, maybe pivoting different career paths, doing, you know, different educations from some other people in college or university and stuff, and just moving on in life. And in a way, this sort of cuts. It's quite emotional with it, you know what I'm saying? 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., your clear image is fading away like the sunset. And I feel like this part, right? I'm going to let go of my strength in both hands holding memories. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., let go of both strength and my memories. Your clear image is fading away like the sunset. I feel like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., sunset fading, but then when the sunrise, when the clock strikes and sunrise happens, we're able to see each other again, right? I feel like it is. I feel like it is what I'm interpreting here. Over and over and over again. Woo. And I like how it breaks in again, but then right here, what caught me off guard? Hold up. Oh, you hear those strings being played? But right here, I gotta catch it. Oh. I love how she just raises it, you know? Like that key change. Yeah. That is so cool, but so beautiful. Wow. That key change and just the wow, what a song to wrap up this mini album and Yuju's debut mini album, I should say. But incredible Blue Nostalgia, certainly I can say is a special song that I can tuck in my heart. It's one of those songs for sure. But to wrap things up, guys, literally 10 out of 10. First mini debut album called Record by Yuju herself. I just love, right out the gate, she's able to differentiate herself from the pack of other individuals and solo artists out there. And also just simply doing her thing. I said that when it came down to play. Coming through with an approach that was super unexpected but suits her so much, right? But also to be able to expand on that and truly mess with different genres throughout this album. You know, you got a bit of mix of R&B, you got a bit of acoustic pop in there, you got like a pop punk or rock influenced pop track called Bad Blood, and then you got the Killa, such a crazy I would say alluring but also almost funky with it in some cases type song, the Killa. And then Cold Winter is the song that I wish they Mad Clown and Yuju ended up coming through and performing on a live stage with. But to really break it down, we kicked it off with Bad Blood. Like I said, truly wish this was a full-on track. It was a missed opportunity for not having it a full-on track. But it sets the tone so well for this mini album, and it kicks well into play, I'd have to say. And then we went into Cold Winter. Ooh, from that emotional delivery of the rap to Mad Clown playing off with Yuju in the lines there, continuing off and then wrapping up the song. And Yuju with these sensical lyrics as well, as much as Mad Clown's meaningful lines as well. And then we had the Killa. The Killa was just a trip and a half per se. I think that's the best way to say it. Blue nostalgia, special song that I could tuck deep down inside my heart. And I gotta give it to everyone who worked with Yuju as well as Chancellor quite heavily in this. And I don't think this is gonna be the last time we're ever gonna see Chancellor work with Yuju. If anything, even more and more in the future. Also considering that they're within the same label. And I think the only thing that I would love to see, that I was hoping to see, is a Kang Daniel featuring or duet or collab in the future, whether it's a single, whether whatnot. You know, I would love to see that happen, whether, you know, it's Yuju on a Kang Daniel track or Kang Daniel on a Yuju track, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, or even Chancellor, the matter of fact. But to really pick my favorites from this, I would say the Killa is my favorite B-side on this mini album. It would go the Killa, Cold Winter, Blue Nostalgia, and Bad Blood tied it together like that. Now, if let's say if Bad Blood was a full-length track, then I'd say Bad Blood would be my favorite B-side. But I think it goes in that way. But mind you, the intro track, Bad Blood, is a song that I could totally see myself streaming, listening to, keeping on the loop, in the rotation, in the playlist, on repeat, because it has that quality to it, you know what I'm saying, that replay value, as much as the other songs do. I mean, Blue Nostalgia, once in a while here and there, but very fitting to the season, as similarly to Cold Winter as well, but super meaningful. I think the most meaningful song, as much as how meaningful Play is in terms of the lyrics. And I'd say Play, still my favorite track hands down, but considering that this is like a 10 out of 10 for me, aside from my personal bias of loving Yuju and her vocals so much and biasing her so much, I think this is a totally album of the year-esque material album for me of this year. And I said that quite a bit already, funny enough. So man, it goes to show you how much this year has been going so crazy in January, and we've kicked it off in February, and I'm seeing a lot of anticipating a lot of debuts and comebacks and such. But aside from that, guys, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, as it warms my heart connecting with fellow buddies and fans of Yuju and G-Friend, and of course the other members coming out with a debut as well. We love to see it, so be sure to wait on my album review for them as well. You're probably going to end up seeing this album review after I check out that special debut that I'm looking out for and such. But As always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. This has been Garrison, though, as always, and peace.